Okay, folks, thank you for viewing my 100th video so far. And I've started this channel back in May of this year, and this is my 100th video. It's been a great journey so far, and it's going to be a lot more to come. Today I have something very special for you guys. It's going to help you save a little bit of money, and it's going to help you. This is fabricating a GPS dock to fit on in your triple tree hole on your motorcycle. And you probably already have the parts lying around in your house. The parts that you'll need for this, now this is for I have the Garmin Nuvi 1690, but you can apply this same technique with any other GPS. The parts that you're going to need for this, you're going to need a 3/16 inch by 2-inch bolt. You're going to need a rubber washer. Make sure the washer fits snug in the triple tree hole, because if it's too big it won't work, and if it slides in too easy, that won't work either. So just make sure it fits snug in the hole. You're going to need a tightening nut. You're going to need the triple tree hole plug, which comes with the bike. It's the plug that covers the triple tree hole, and all you have to do is get a paint scraper or a butter knife or something and wedge it out and pull it out with your fingers. You're going to need a mounting bracket for your GPS, which again, that usually comes with your GPS. And you're going to need a suction cut mount, which also usually comes with your GPS as well. Okay, the first step, you want to drill a 3/16 inch hole in the center of the triple tree cap. Make sure you don't drill the hole any bigger than 3/16 of an inch. You want to be able to screw the bolt in and not slide it in. Okay, step number 2, you want to drill a 3/16 inch hole in the rubber bottom of the suction cup mount, approximately a 1/2 inch from the edge of the opposite side of where the lever is, and you want it to be centered. So a 1/2 inch from the edge in the center on the opposite side of where that suction cup lever is, you know, the lever that you push down that actually creates the suction. So it's going to be the opposite side of where the lever is, 1/2 inch down from the edge in the center. You want to make sure that lever is up, or you won't be able to access the rubber. Step number 3, you want to pull the rubber back and push the bolt in. It should be very snug as you push the bolt in. If it just slides in, you made the hole too big, and you're probably going to have to buy another suction cup mount and start all over again. So hopefully you didn't make the hole too big. Again, you want to make sure the lever is up, or you won't be able to pull the rubber down in order to push the bolt through the hole. Step number 4, screw the bolt through the triple tree cap. If the bolt slides in, you made the hole too big, and you're going to have to buy a new triple tree cap. So hopefully you didn't make the hole too big. Okay, step number 5, you want to go ahead and screw the nut up to the rubber washer and lightly tighten it with the pliers. Don't tighten it too tight though, otherwise it won't fit in the hole. Okay, step number 6, you want to go ahead and push the bolt and cap all the way into the triple tree hole. It should give you a fair amount of resistance, and it should fit very tight and snug. Okay, step number 7, just go ahead and snap the GPS mounting bracket onto the mounting ball. As you can see, you can adjust the bracket to your viewing pleasure. If it moves around while you're riding, you can easily just super glue the bracket onto the ball, and it'll stay in place that way. If you have a GPS mounting bracket that has a mini USB port on the back of it, you can plug in a 12-volt charger, and that way you can have your bike charge your GPS unit. But you're going to have to install a 12-volt receptacle, and you can pick that up like at Radio Shack. But you want to make sure that you wire in a fuse on the positive wire, so that way you don't run into any problems with your GPS and or any other electrical problems with your bike. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because my bracket has the mini USB port. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the 12-volt receptacle. And believe me, you want that. You want the bike to charge your GPS because the batteries go out pretty quickly on these GPSs. So keep that in mind. As you can see here, here's my 12-volt charging plug, and it plugs right into the back of the GPS mounting bracket. And basically all I'm going to do is I'm going to wire this underneath the seat here and set up the 12-volt receptacle, and that way the bike charges the GPS unit. And here's the finished product. As you can see, you got a great viewing angle. You can adjust it. Like I said, I haven't had a chance to ride with this yet, but it should be very sturdy. And I'll do a review on it when I get a chance. Right now, the weather's we're having some bad weather come our way. But like I said, if the GPS moves on that ball or whatever, you can easily just put a little bit of super glue on that ball and then put the bracket on there, and it'll stay in a fixed position for you, and you won't have any problems. I hope this DIY project works out for you as well as it did me and helps you save a little bit of money, because I know it can get very costly when you have to buy all those RAM pieces for a GPS dock on your bike, and a lot of times it doesn't even look that great. So I hope this works out well for you, and I'm going to go ahead and list the instructions and the list of all the parts on my blog over at cyclecruiser.com. So go ahead and check it out over there. You can print out the instructions and the parts list. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. Let me know how it works out for you. I'd really appreciate it. And hey, thanks again. I appreciate all you guys. Take care, and until next time.